Bueno, bienvenidos y a una nueva edición. Ahora mismo tenemos otro momento muy especial en el que nos visitan 4 artistas noruegas, en el que, bueno, la mayoría ha tenido ocasión de conocer allí en Oslo, y es un lujo tenerlas aquí en Murcia, ¿no? Y bueno, un poquito que podamos aprovechar entre nosotros pues, estos momentos para conocer un poco más su trabajo. Y bueno, la estructura de la mesa la coordina Dolores Galindo, que es la primera vez que colabora con ABIERTO de ACCIÓN, y bueno, ya después de muchos años de conocernos, pues ha llegado el momento de empezar a unir fuerzas y a sacar proyectos interesantes de acción, performance, en Murcia sobre todo, que empezamos a trabajar aquí, y bueno, es un placer también tenerla con nosotros. Las 4 artistas vienen de un recorrido, de un periplo a nivel nacional, han estado en Córdoba. De Córdoba, bueno, hemos organizado un poco entre varias ciudades, coordinadas por Franzisca, con Pau, que es el Festival de Performance de Oslo, y han pasado por Córdoba, por el Museo Boster en Maspartida, Cáceres, que vinieron el domingo pasado, y ahora aquí en Murcia pues las tenemos en CENDEAC, mucho más mañana en Cartagena, vamos a trabajar en la calle, y pasado mañana jueves por la tarde pues las tendremos aquí en el Centro Párraga, pues bueno, en la terraza, en la sala de máquinas, en la escalera, no sé dónde trabajamos, pero por ahí va la cosa.
Well, the first artist for this evening is Elisabeth. Please go. Presentation. Thank you very much.
Hello, everyone. Hola.
Hola.
First of all, I'm really pleased to be here. For me, it's the first time that I experience Spain, and we have seen a lot of places, various places on this tour, and it's really nice to get to know a country in this way. And in many of my works, I try to create a situation to have people meet. And most often, I encourage the audience to partake actively themselves. So in various ways and various situations. And for me, it's also about making this space where they are daring to interact with me, creating this safe environment for them to participate in what my idea is. So you can see I try to involve my audience, and lately I've been doing kind of more meditative performances, also as that is a tendency in our society today. And this piece I call the Teacup Symphony. So it's very much about the sounds we are making and that we are creating something together in this environment. Yes.
Thank you very much.
I tried to show, now kind of a journey, even though I had other performances in between, but I wanted to pick more from different periods, because for me it's like my interest moved from only like movement-based expressions and sound related to space, and now involving more materials to express the topics that I think is interesting. And I also use as a tool. I use meditation to get a sense of. It's like more like a channeling. For instance, when I was going here, I was like, okay, I did a meditation, and I was and during that meditation there was colors, there was like shapes, there were sensations that I build this performance that I'm going to show tomorrow, that I also have been Thursday, yeah, and not tomorrow, Thursday, and also yeah, that's been developing through this trip. So
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Hello. Thank you for having me. It's good to be back in Murcia again. And an important element for me when I work is the personal physical experience. I try to work out from the idea that our body has a memory and we have an emotional understanding, and with that I want to make decisions not only based on your brain, with your brain or with your eyes, but with your whole physicality. So in the last years I have been investigating the possibilities of animating different objects and materials. By using costumes and a visual language, I try to give objects life, and the material also give them the possibility of personality and movement. So I enjoy very much to observe material and to see it change and move. Best if it do it by itself. For example, dough. When you bake and you have yeast inside and you just leave it and you watch it, it will grow by itself. It has this movement which is so powerful. And I think there is a lot in life that we are missing out of. There's so much going on, there's so much I don't know, there's so much I don't see, so many people I never meet, so much. So I'm very intrigued by this small magical experiences of sudden movement or life that you maybe normally wouldn't see, but you're lucky and you get to see it.
Bueno, pues en mi trabajo, bueno, yo estudié Bellas Artes en España, y entonces el aspecto visual es muy importante en mi performance, pero la performance, lo que es mi práctica, pues importante, ¿no?, dentro de lo visual. Entonces, pues en cuanto al concepto, pues eso, mis antecedentes, lo que es la identidad, la cultura, los idiomas, hablo 5 idiomas, por ejemplo, el concepto de hogar, el intentar encontrar el lugar, el adaptarse, pues todo eso son conceptos que aparecen en mi obra. Después los aspectos más formales, pues puede ser, por ejemplo, repetición, el tiempo, formas geométricas, naturaleza y el día a día, o sea, los elementos cotidianos, como puede ser. Y entonces yo estoy muy interesada en la abstracción que crea el objeto con el cuerpo, ¿no? También, pues, siempre en la performance está el cuerpo, el espacio, el aspecto temporal. Pues cuando trabajo con los objetos, pues esa mezcla, ¿no?, del objeto con el cuerpo. Que me gusta mucho la abstracción, que a lo mejor después lo que se ve al público le parece algo totalmente diferente, ¿no? Y eso también me interesa a mí, de que no sea un solo diálogo, un solo lenguaje, un solo concepto, sino que sea lo suficientemente abierto para que el público se pueda hacer su propia historia, ¿no?, su propio, que depende de la información que cada uno tenga, de las experiencias vividas, pues observará una cosa u otra.
Yo quería hacer una pregunta. Y bueno, como artista que soy, yo siempre me pregunto algo y quiero que ellas me respondan, ¿no? Respondan a todos. Yo considero la performance art o la acción como la disciplina artística más pobre, que no se puede vender, que ahí se ha inventado jamás. O sea, yo entiendo que las artistas y los artistas de performance son las personas que se tiran de cabeza a un pozo sabiendo que no van a ganar dinero, que siempre depende del dinero de otras personas. No puedes vender una obra tuya, ¿no? Y eso quiero que me expliquen por qué, sabiendo ese hándicap negativo que supone no poder vender un cuadro, no poder repetir tu acción en un escenario una vez y otra vez, ese Hamlet 40 veces al mes. ¿Por qué hacen performance?
The question is that if you know from the beginning that you never will have money for your work, why you choose to do performance? Because you never can sell your pieces like a painting or like a photography. Why you insist to be a performing artist?
This is a very common question. Like all people, I think this is the question I have the most from anyone that are not in the art world or even in the art world. They always ask this question. Wow, but you can't sell it. You can't sell it. Well, I think for me, choosing to be an artist of any kind of artist, for me it's a way of showing others that you can have a great life without all the money coming in, like steady income. So for me that's why I keep doing it, because I am surviving and I have a really nice life. And I get to travel and I have food on the table, and you manage and you always find your way of doing work. You become more flexible and creative. Living with limitations creates more creativity. So for me it's all about showing others that, hey, you can have a really nice life without all the money. You don't need this big house. You don't need a fancy car. Just a car. Yeah. I'm living in my car right now. You just need a car with a bed.
Yeah. No, I think, when you decide to study art, I guess, I think it's no lie there, like, you're gonna be rich. So I think it's a decision you take quite soon or like early. And for me I was always telling myself that I want to do the kind of art I want to do, and I feel it's important, and I want to say it also in the way I decide to say it. I don't want to, like, that somebody's gonna tell me, okay, if you do this performance you get 1 million, or like, I don't, like, I would not do that. I would rather have a small job on the side, like, to get the money I need and be true to myself. That's,
I feel maybe I'm cheating a little bit, because I also work with the theater and they pay. So I get money. But and also in Norway we are very lucky, because we have a lot of fundings, and you can apply for grants and you can get support. So I think in Norway you work with art and you get much less money than the rest of the people, but we are still very, very privileged.
You have the possibility, if you work really hard, to maybe get some funding or get a grant.
I think I can't live without it. I think I would go insane if I wouldn't be able to express myself with other things that works. For me it's about connecting to the world and trying to understand the world. So it's kind of existential relationship. Like, really, if it's, it can be about like things, but also relationship to people, like to really feel that I belong and find my way or find my angle to experience that I belong here somehow. I think for me it's about that.
You're so romantic.
No, but I also have the experience of I first educated as a hairdresser and worked, had a steady job, and when I was from I was 16 to I was 19, and I was I did make this decision when I was 16 that I was going to work as a hairdresser, and I did that 4 years, and I did my exam, and I was like, oh, maybe I'm gonna try out 1 year dancing full time, and then I couldn't return. It's been impossible. So, and I tried also because sometimes it's been really hard, but it doesn't work.
That's it. Thank you very much for sharing your experience. It has been a pleasure take your time with us. Well, the next, what is the day? ¿Cuándo hacen ellas? El jueves. Bueno, pues estáis todos invitados a ver el trabajo en directo de ellas. Y bueno, we enjoy a lot with your presentation. Thank you very much.